Hi. Somebody give me an idea to talk about mental health on the channel because not many people really pay attention to mental health or understand it in that sort of way that how it affects people. I did put on my Snapchat story if you have me on Snapchat, which is kind of rare for YouTube viewers because I don't really give out my Snapchat because it's always full. I never read messages on there. But I put on the story that I was going to upload a video of me apologising and me saying I might take a break from YouTube. I haven't uploaded it. It's on the memory card from the camera. I've kind of decided against it. For one reason, I fully cried on that video and it's kind of embarrassing. I mentioned some stuff I probably shouldn't have. I said on the story that, you know, I've had messages from like this one guy who found the channel, this little guy, younger than me, but saying he felt really suicidal and then found my channel and it helped him, and like messages like that mean a lot to me as well as the channel because it makes it seem like the channel's doing something good. But I felt like my channel wasn't actually helping people until I put those posts up and people started reaching out saying, no, this channel is, you know, this channel is good. I had one guy pop up to the story and say, it's people like you that give me hope for this, give me hope for humanity. And again, those sort of comments hit quite hard because that's something I've always wanted to do, is make people smile, make people happy. My videos, I know my videos aren't always the best. They are sometimes rushed. It's because with lockdown it's really hard to have a creative spark. It's not as simple as do a gaming video. There's so many privacy issues like copyright, people's voices, young kids who don't want their account names or their voices or any sort of stuff like that included. You can't always guarantee that somebody's not going to be an idiot or shout something totally unacceptable, or you know, a lot of things can go wrong with doing gameplay on there. It's not as simple as come up with an idea and get it done either, especially in my house. I have a brother and I have my family in here, so it's kind of hard to just start screaming and shouting without someone coming upstairs and having a go at me, telling me to be quiet, or somebody seeing what I'm doing and it being awkward because I'm trying to record and I don't want people to hear me. I don't want to feel awkward. But I think over the 16, 17, 18 months of doing YouTube, I have become a lot more confident on the camera, and I can speak to the camera without having to rush my words, or I was gonna say without sounding really stuttery or really like hearing it in my chest like rattly, but I think you can hear that in my voice at the moment, like it being shaky, is because I'm trying not to have a breakdown, because at the moment a lot of things are going wrong. My mental health, I mean, I have ADHD, that just says it all. I mean, it comes with anxiety, not understanding a lot of things. It's hard when, like, say a situation with your friends, it's really hard. Like, a load of people can understand tone in messages, I can't. If somebody sends me a message and it sounds slightly different, I get so defensive and so scared that I've screwed up, and then I start feeling sorry, I start feeling bad, I start feeling like I've messed up. And I get that for the other person it's really tiring, and it's not really something everyone understands or wants to have to deal with, so it is quite, it can be difficult at times to people who don't understand. And I remember in primary school, anything that went wrong, it was always my fault because I had ADHD. I mean, I had a kid who bullied me for like I had a kid who bullied me for 5 years, then they left, and then the last kid joined for the 2 years, and that kid who was there for the full 2 years bullied me since day one. And I kept going up to school teachers about it, being like, look, this person's bullying me, they did nothing. And with my ADHD, my anger's quite bad. My anger's always been quite bad, but I'm about like controlling it now. But back then I couldn't control it, and I had the kid up against the wall and hit the kid, and school ended up phoning home, having a go at me, and they didn't realise that this kid had made a massive mark against my arm until my mum dragged me down to the school. And only then was it that they understood that this was real and this was actually happening. Same within secondary school. I mean, I never really hit it. I think I hit one person in secondary school, and that was in my lesson because I constantly told the teachers, you need to get him away from me. But they wouldn't, and I hit out because I lost my cool. And it's really difficult when I have that shift from calm to hyper to angry to calm, and just people don't understand it. People usually like alienate me in a way, so it's YouTube was kind of perfect for my energy levels, but I don't really have much energy at the moment because my mental health is so low. With my ADHD and my mental health, keeping friends is hard. Having anxiety with the ADHD, it's like worrying if someone's just gonna be really nice and care about you one day and then, you know, completely screw you over the next day and be like, nah, I don't want you. Because it's happened in the past, and it's not exactly like it's something that hasn't happened before. It has happened many times. So I'm very anxious and shy around people to start with. I don't like to talk to people. I like to stay away. I mean, I usually like to have my hood up and sit in the corner with like noise cancelling headphones so no one can hear me. I'm probably coming across as shy at the moment because I'm not really looking at the camera as much, but I think that's for me so I don't start, you know, crying over the camera because I don't want that again, because it is kind of embarrassing sometimes. I know a lot of people do suffer with mental health, and I know a lot of people who watch this channel. There's been a handful, 9 or 10 that have reached out saying this channel has helped them when they felt suicidal, when they felt depressed, when they felt anxious, saying that these videos keep people happy. And I think it's important. I think it's really important that everyone understands that you might look really happy on the outside. You might come across like the most happiest, carefree, go-lucky person in the world. But as soon as you're on your own and as soon as no one's around, you change and you go so quiet and you've got all those thoughts in your head that no one knows about. And it's difficult, you know, it's really hard not being able to explain how you feel to people. So that's what I want to do with the channel. That's why I'm always, at the end of the videos, I'm always like, make sure your friends are okay, check up on your friends, look after yourself, look after your friends, look after everyone who you love. Because that really happy person, the most happiest friend you have, could be at a mental breakdown as soon as they get home. They could be on that edge of doing something stupid, not stupid, but you know, something irreversible, something that's permanent, something that only then people realise, and that's really bad. I don't feel like enough people understand it. I don't feel like enough people in our society, our age range, older people, younger people, I don't think enough people understand it. I think it is something that needs to be expressed more, because a lot more people have mental health issues, a lot more people are being diagnosed with depression. I know all this stuff with COVID is crappy and lockdown's crappy, it's messing with my head too, but suicide rates, they've gone sky high. And I said before lockdown even happened, the government are doing this to protect people, but watch suicide rates go massive. Or attempts, you know, a load more attempts happening because people just can't deal with the whole change in routine. And again, with mental health, routine, that's something people rely heavily on. I rely heavily on it with my ADHD, but I've finished school now. I don't do college either, so I'm at home every day. So that's a big change for me as well. And then lockdown, not being able to go out, again, a massive change for me. So, like I say, I want you guys to make sure that your friends and your family are okay, because I know that I try and be happy on YouTube. I try and come across happy in my texts, in my messages. I try and come across like I'm going to be the one that everyone can come over to and talk to, and you guys still can. Regardless of if I'm suffering, if I'm struggling, if I'm not good, if I'm like this, you can still come and talk to me, it's fine. I can push that aside to help you guys, because that's what I'm here for. But I want you guys to make sure you're checking up on your friends and your family, because it is really hard in times like this, and you never actually really notice if someone is struggling. And don't make the mistake that I've made in the past, where it realising when it's too late and you've lost someone. So it does happen and it is sad, but I'm not going to ask you guys to share this video. I'm going to ask you guys, I said ask you guys to make your own and talk about mental health, like your mental health, put it out there. Don't be scared to say what mental health you have. If you have depression, come out with it, say it. You know, make it more aware, make people aware that this is a thing. If you have anxiety, say it, put it on your story, make a video, maybe do a YouTube channel, talk about it, you know, put it out there, tell people what you have, make it just something bigger, and yeah, just get more awareness about it, because people need help. Everyone sometimes needs help, and if we can be the people that change that and make it more people aware of it, if we can make it a bigger thing to be focused on and, you know, sorted, then I reckon we can save a lot of young lives. And I know it's ambitious. I know, well, I'm nearly 19 and I know I'm still not really, you know, knowledgeable with all this world stuff, but that's something I want to do, and that's what I want this channel to do, and that's why I'm not actually going to take a break. I mean, I probably won't upload because I have no idea what to upload, but I want you guys to share about your own experiences with mental health, your own battles, and make this big, because even this video, if you want, make this video big as well, because I want to try and help save a lot of young lives and give some people, or even if it's just one person, a reason to carry on fighting, just to carry on going. And if we can do that, then that's a massive achievement. That's a whole life that we've saved by reaching out and telling people that we suffer with depression, anxiety, I don't know, schizophrenia, if all that sort of stuff, because then they know they're not alone, and then they're not scared to reach out for help, and they're not scared to talk about it, because it's becoming more like normal to speak about it. And that's what I think I want to focus on for a bit with the channel, is helping people with videos that kind of distract you from that, but also bringing out videos that will tell you, come on, we need to talk about this, we need to get this out there, we need to learn more about this, and we need to try and help people who are struggling, because I guess you have one life and that's your only chance. And I guess you can turn that around, but it takes work and it takes having people around you to do that. So that's what I want to focus on. So I'm going to say this again. I want you guys to check up on your friends. If you suffer with mental health, put out a video, put it on Snapchat, link this video with it. Tell people, get people to see this video. And I'm not doing it for views. I really don't care about the views. I just want to help people. I want people to know they're not alone. And if we can save any lives, then that's, you know, that's massive. You know, check up on your friends, make sure you're okay, reach out to someone if you need it, and, you know, be safe. And I guess I will see you guys soon. If you have any questions for me, there's always the comment section, my Discord, reach me wherever. I have a business email on there on YouTube, I have my Discord, my Twitch. I mean, you can't really ask questions on there, but my Instagram, just go for it. If you want to link in this video, if you want to share this video, go for it. Let's try and save as many lives as we can. Hope you guys are okay. Bye guys.